Right, hello everyone and welcome back to OMSI2 on ZZ9's Transport. Today you join me in a map I haven't played on the channel before. Welcome to Strathshire. So this map is a dependency for the Adstow project, so I was like, well, I should probably install this correctly as well for rather obvious reasons, and also that means we've got an extra map to play. So welcome to Strathshire. This is a map with 5 routes, sort of 4 but technically 5. And today we are going to do the Carmeli circular, the 69C. One of 2 forms of it. There's also the 69A, which just goes around the other way. But we're going to do the 69C, and our chariot for today is SY62 CVL. A little 8.8 meter right streetlight wheel forward, because this goes through some pretty tight roads, so we don't want a long bus that are going to go up on the curb all the time. This repaint is by Southeast Bus Guy. It's one of a set of a few to emulate 3 different vehicles. All these vehicles were with D&E coaches at one point in their life, and then they went to Stagecoach in 2019, and they were in Inverness for a while and then moved to various places. I think they're in Wales right now. These repaints were actually recently updated to improve their quality, and I must say they are a lot better looking now, so they were already pretty cool to have in the game before, but now they are even better. So well done, Southeast Bus Guy. I do personally intend to make the D&E forms of these buses, but kinda haven't got around to it yet. Other things have kind of got in the way, and I've also sort of not really been feeling like OMSI repainting for a bit, but I'll get there at some point because there's a bunch of stuff I want to do. So yes, we're going to take this on the 69C, of course, and we should probably get going because there's a pretty angry Enviro driver behind us. So we'll hop inside. This one, of course, is a 62 plate. It's got the Chimera fan maquette. The 217 plates, 43012 and 43013, have the Aura maquette, which is like little rings and dots. And let's get straight into this.
Fire system pressure okay.
Lights on, which they are. And we will get ready to get on the move. Beep, beep. 69C. Circular via the hospital and Carmeli. And hopefully we'll have a ticketer that'll be soon ready to go. And would you look at that? It is. And I'm not telling you the pin today, so good luck trying to guess it. I mean, if you have the streetlight wheel forward, you'll know what it is because it's literally in the manual. Did not change it from the default. Let's go around to stand. Hopefully I'll park up half decently at the stop. Still got the angry Enviro behind us, but we will sort that out momentarily.
Oh, hello.
Simply by putting the time forward till almost departure. And would you look at that, we get an extra couple of passengers as a result. 3 extra passengers.
Hi.
Would you look at that. Right, well, let's just waste no further time. Let's get straight into it. So, Strathshire. We have 5 routes in total on this map. It's technically 4, but realistically it's 5. You've got the 25, 28, 49, and the circular 69A and 69C. And basically one of them goes one way, one of them goes the other. So you can decide whether you class that as 2 unique routes or 1 with just variation. But I'll leave that for you to decide. I'm going to tell you right now, navigating the hospital on this route, assuming I remember to go the right way, and not like the first time I tried to record this. Hospital's going to be an interesting one for us to navigate. But we'll make it work, because that's just what we do. Need a small bus for it, because otherwise we're going to be hitting every curb around there. There's a 25. we're already running early. Timings can get quite lenient. I think particularly on the 25 I was just running early everywhere. Oh, slow down. Where's the brakes? There they are. Brakes decided not to exist briefly. There's another E200 MSC, quite busy actually, on the 49. We are going straight ahead, and then I need to remember to go the correct direction after that. And then we'll be in business. Across a very big junction because it's got a dual carriageway on it. And do not go to the right here, we are going actually to the left. Alright, we're going the correct way. I would say going the right way, but we're going left, so we're not going right. Ha ha ha, funny. Not funny. Tell you something, this wheel forward bus, you never remember about how early you can / have to turn into corners with it. Anyway, first order of business is to go around here. To find there's just no one here. If I stop here and roll the time forward slightly, you never know. And there's two people, there you go, just like that.
Hello, mate.
Hello, hello, welcome aboard the very tiny bus. Hope you don't mind having a very tiny bus. Next up, I believe, in this maze of a place is the main hospital stop itself. And I am indeed correct. First of the two. Just trying to remember not to ride up on the curb, which we have managed to avoid doing very nicely. Oh. Oh, it's this thing with this thing. We have to hold the doors open for 3 seconds or more. The stop will ring when you close it. I don't really know why that's a feature. Is that a thing on real street lights? That doesn't seem like... I mean, it is a thing, but like, it doesn't feel like it's a thing that the real bus would have. I don't know. It's an odd one. Yeah, if I manage to clip the curb with the back wheel on this thing, then that's a skill in itself. Okay, around here. Round here we go. It seems to ride very well over the bumps, I'll tell you that. Thing feels absolutely huge on this road. It's a very narrow road, in fairness. The bus feels absolutely monstrous on this road, and this is like one of the smallest buses, smallest UK buses you can get in OMSI. You've got all this turning circle. I wouldn't like to take something like a 12-metre veiling down here. I feel like that's just a disaster waiting to happen. Oh, there's the curb. That'll do. Close enough. Best I can do for you. Maybe the little door forward light would have been better for this. This is going to be another curb. Yep, there it is. Maximum lock, nothing I could do. Yeah, note for future. Take little enviro or little light on this. Probably a reason that it's always a little 8.9 meter enviro allocate to this, because even a wheel forward just won't quite do. It's just, these are very, very narrow roads. Really do feel quite narrow. Now then, if I can make this turn, believe it's right out of here, but I am just going to check while we're stopped. It is right out of here. I was right. I'm not going to keep making that joke. It's not worth it. Can't remember when exactly this map came out, but I think it's been around for a wee bit. I want to say it was maybe... Oh, I'll be honest, I don't have a clue. Can I just have a green light? Yay. That's going to be a curb. No, it's not. $28. There we go. Beep. Go, go, go. The hills are a thing for this bus. It manages it, to be fair. Avoid the curb as much as possible. That just about works. That must be a voice custom to the map, because I don't hear that one normally. He's like, oh yep. That's what it sounded like anyway. No one at Clagmore Hill, so... Oh, we've got a green light, how nice. Always so surprised when I get green lights, because OMSI traffic lights usually love giving me red lights. McCaig Drive.
Hi.
This is the first and currently only OMSI map to be sort of basing itself around the idea of being in a Scottish setting. You can obviously have your opinions on whether you think that's the vibe it gives or not. Obviously the place names, a lot of them definitely are in that sort of style, but you can decide if the look and feel of the area that's been created gives that vibe as well or not. I mean, I suppose that would also depend on the area that you're sort of using as a reference point to make that judgment call on.
Morning, sweetie.
But for now, let's continue. That truck's going through there, which is not ideal, but we move. Yeah, so I hadn't really paid much attention to this map before now, because it was just a little map and there were sort of other maps I was enjoying much more. It just didn't really seem like one I particularly needed at the time, and I think it also felt like there's probably quite a lot of requirements.
Hiya, driver.
I mean, oh, there's... okay then, just hurry up and get off the bus then. I'm sure you just got on, but whatever. Like, there is some scenery there. I mean, I do have my neighbour tiles count very low, so that might be something to do why that doesn't look sort of view blocked enough, but It is what it is. Like I say, this map's been around for a couple of years. It's just a little freeware thing. You can't expect perfection out of a freeware map. But in fairness, for the most part, it performs really, really smoothly. Like, I don't get many frame rate drops on this at all.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Hello. Anyway, let's continue. See what other manner of thing we can find here. It's just, it's almost kind of feels alien driving one of these compared to what you're used to driving in OMSI, because let's face it, probably most of us find ourselves driving door forward buses, you know, deckers, longer single deckers, whatever, the vast majority of the time. Like, there's probably very few of us that would drive something like this in OMSI regularly. Probably gone through the fence there, but it's something we can just ignore.
Hello, driver.
It's like driving one of these is not something that many of us will probably do very often. So it really takes some getting used to. Not just the length, but also just the fact that the wheels are ahead of you. Like, it's quite a different ball game. How are we doing on time? We're actually pretty much on schedule at the moment. Oh. Is that the curb? No, it's not. We just managed to avoid it. Hood Crescent at Park. Oh, there you go. You can hop off at that one. There you go. And we continue down this way. Hood Crescent lay-by. Just to make sure we're in far enough. You can tell these stops are kind of designed for shorter buses as well. We're actually ever so slightly early, but by the time everyone goes past, we'll be departing on time. See, I mean, like, I just did instinctive steering there, but it pulled me so far wide because we've got the wheels in front and also the bus is very, very short. It's very interesting. Are you... Oh, never mind, you're not getting on. So we'll just keep going. The old Ford Focus. You don't see many of that model of Focus around nowadays. They aren't particularly rare, but that's just the way it kind of is. You're not getting on, there's no one getting off. Alright, how's this thing gonna do up here? Certainly a bit of an interesting road to navigate that. You can't really see where you're going until you get up and over the top. And this road is very tight here. The bus just fits in. When you do get up here, you actually kind of get some time. I'm gonna just stop right there and put the time forward just to sort things out. Anyone on? No one on at the farm. Okay. Hopefully they weren't needing to pull that tractor out while I was stopped there. But the time is now back on track, so that's what matters. Up, up, and over. Here we are in Carmeli. little village on the outskirts of Strathdown. How many are getting off? Just the one. Keep going. And just over here is a road that you take your bus down on the 49 to terminate. But we don't go down there. Not on our route. We keep going this way. We head back towards Strathdown itself. Make this turn nice and quick. Thank you, transit. No one getting on. That's an unmarked stop, so it's kind of difficult to see, but could not see anyone wanting the bus, so it's worth saying that this map by default has standard German AI cars. I think they're German anyway. So I did replace them with the Whistlehead UK AI, with the exception of some of the parked cars. What do you think what to replace them with, so that there may still be some German style vans parked up.
Hello.
What?
Yeah, those extra voices that are in this map, they almost sound like they're coming from behind you. The way they've been recorded, it's quite funny. A little bit of left and right and left and right and left and right and left and right again. Need to stop at the next stop because we're running early again. I'm sure I was chasing time last time I did this route, which was off camera. Off recording technically, but off camera's the phrase that you use, isn't it? So like, it's close enough. Let's just put the time forward a minute.
What?
Two more. And round to the right. It's very much a sort of a round and about type route, this one. I think there's only about 5 more minutes worth of driving left in it, and then we'll be back at the parking ride where we started.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, this map would definitely present a significant challenge to get around in. Oh, there's a disaster. In a longer vehicle. Because some of these roads are really narrow and you don't have much space to turn. Try taking Eclipse 2 around here or something and I think you'll lose your rear wheels by the end of it. I mean, I wouldn't want to take anything more than 10.8 meters around anything on this map, even the bigger routes. The AIs are only 11.5 because those are the default lengths. 8.9 and 11.5.
Hello.
Hello. See here, where's next? Rennie Street, what's after that? Melville Flats. Pretty sure it's just unmarked on this side. That's how I always interpret this, it's just unmarked on this side. Which is, sure, like, just why not? Fortunately we don't have to navigate around the hospital again. The A route takes care of doing that towards the end of its run. So no need to worry about figuring all that out again. Got a few getting off now, I think. Yep, quite a few.
Good day,
Come
driver.
on.
Hello there.
You're just walking on the road, like, can you not? Fed Up Express, classic. That guy does not appear to want our bus, so we shall continue on by. Robert Burns Drive. Oh, well, thanks a lot for that. Why are you just... Why? Just why? Why are you like this? Oh well. So much for being on time. It was a nice idea while it lasted. Okay, you do actually know how to drive, that's good. Thought you were going to be one of those AI that sometimes just randomly gets stuck at a junction for no reason. Should have been far from ideal. Speaking of junctions, how quickly are we going to get across this one? Maybe slightly harsh on the braking, but it's okay. Hopefully it's not going to take too long. Oh, there's someone on the engine seat. There we go. So all the routes in this map do actually start and terminate at the park and ride, with the exception of the 49. 49 only calls in at it. Its terminus point is Carmeli at one end and somewhere along River Street at the other end. It's a little bit confusing. I haven't fully figured it out yet. All the other routes call it the park and ride either as a circular form like this, or sort of a one end as a terminus at one end of their run. In a way, I think you understand what I mean. Probably. Hopefully I make sense. If not, oh well. Happens. There we are. We'll just set the blind to not in service so that everyone does indeed exit the vehicle. Oh well, that was pretty quick. There we go. So close this. Shall reset our occupancy, end that trip, and we'll log off because we're just doing the one run today. And I just reset that view, but it doesn't matter because that was the 69C. As someone just drives, they didn't drive, they walked through the bus. But that was our 69C run today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think of Strathshire if you've played it, or if you've just seen it for the first time here. Is it something you might consider driving yourself? Of course, one good thing about it is once you do get Strathshire, it actually reduces the amount of extra stuff you would then need to download for Adstow, because a lot of Adstow's little extra dependencies are also dependencies for Strathshire anyway. So there you go. But with that all being said, thank you all so much for watching as always. I hope you've enjoyed it. You know what to do if you have. Everyone says it every single time. This was almost the perfect bus for this route, but maybe something a similar length but door forward is probably ever so slightly better for it. So little E200 MMC is probably a slightly better choice, but this is not so bad either. But yes, with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. and who knows what the next random bus on a random route will be. But thank you so much for watching once more, and I'll see you in the next video.